Hey everyone, welcome back to Senior Living News with Dale Corpus, powered by the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast. This episode is for the week of July 13th, 2026. I'm Dale, your Bay Area Senior Transition Strategist, Senior Focus Real Estate Expert, and Reverse Mortgage Advisor, helping families figure out how to pay for senior care, especially when a home is involved. Each week I round up the biggest stories shaping senior care, aging, caregiving, housing, and the sandwich generation and break them down in a way that's practical, useful, and relevant for families navigating these decisions in real life. This week, we're covering a granddaughter whose caregiving journey has inspired millions online, 16 simple home modifications that each cost less than $100, the FBI's arrest in a massive Medicare fraud case, a major affordable housing project aimed at older adults and other vulnerable populations, a nursing home employee fired after accepting a large financial gift from a resident, and how telepresence robots may help reduce loneliness among older adults. Let's jump in. First up, a story that reminds us caregiving isn't always planned. A young woman made the decision to move her grandmother out of a care facility and become her full-time caregiver. Along the way, they began sharing their journey on social media, where millions have followed their story. What people connect with isn't simply the caregiving, it's the relationship, the laughter, the difficult moments, the humanity. Family caregiving is rarely perfect, but stories like this remind us that even in the middle of Alzheimer's and dementia, meaningful moments still exist. Next, one of my favorite stories this week. An article highlighted 16 home modifications that cost less than $100 each, but could make a meaningful difference for older adults. Examples include grab bars, better lighting, non-slip mats, lever door handles, motion sensor lights, and shower accessories. One thing I tell families all the time is this: you don't always need a major remodel to make a home significantly safer. Sometimes a few $100s spent proactively can help prevent injuries that cost thousands later. Next, another reminder why families should stay alert. Federal authorities announced an arrest connected to an alleged $3.7 billion Medicare fraud scheme that affected seniors across the country. That's billion with a B. Healthcare fraud isn't just about lost taxpayers' dollars. It can also affect patient records, insurance claims, and access to care. If you ever receive medical bills or Medicare statements that don't look right, don't ignore them. Review them carefully. Fraud is often discovered because someone noticed something that simply didn't make sense. Moving on, Los Angeles announced one of its largest affordable housing projects under Mayor Karen Bass's housing initiative. While the development serves multiple populations, projects like this reflect something happening nationwide. Communities are recognizing that affordable housing is becoming increasingly important for older adults living on fixed incomes. Housing affordability isn't just a younger generation issue anymore. It's becoming a senior care issue as well. Now for your quick bite. A nursing home employee was reportedly fired after accepting a $15,000 gift from a resident. Situations like this highlight why professional boundaries exist in senior care. Financial exploitation doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it begins with relationships that slowly cross ethical lines. Families should always stay involved and ask questions if financial decisions seem unusual. Today's tip of the week: walk through your parents' home with fresh eyes. Ask yourself, would this hallway be safe at night? Is there enough lighting? Could someone easily trip here? Would grab bars make a difference? Small improvements today may prevent a hospital visit tomorrow. For this weekend's fun fact, researchers continue to find that telepresence robots may help reduce loneliness among older adults. These devices allow family members, caregivers, and even healthcare providers to virtually drop in and interact more naturally than a traditional phone call. Will robots ever replace human relationships? No, but they may help bridge the gap when families live far apart or can't visit as often as they'd like. Technology works best when it brings people closer together. And that wraps up Senior Living News with Dale Corpus for the week of July 13, 2026. If you're helping an aging parent and trying to figure out the next step, whether that's housing, care planning, finances, or understanding how to pay for care when a home is involved, start by going to simplifyseniortransitions.com/start here. You'll find free resources, care funding strategies, podcast episodes, and practical tools designed to help families make informed decisions before a crisis happens. Thanks so much for joining me this week, and I'll see you next week.